Good morning and welcome to another episode of me doing Cupra things. Keep getting Cupras at the moment, it's not a bad thing. They are probably my favourite MQB vehicle at the moment. Loving him. This is Richard's Cupra. We've done a lot to this. We've done super lower arms, front and rear anti-roll bars. I don't know. It's a long list. We've done a lot to this car. And today we're taking it one step further and putting some KW coilovers on. So today's just going to be a quick time-lapsey sort of video of me installing some KW coilovers. Again, we've covered suspension a lot on this channel, but it's the sort of stuff we love doing. So we're going to do coilovers and geometry. So, yeah.
So first thing with this vehicle is undo the rotiform sensor lock thingy-mabobs, crack off the wheels, and do a baseline ride height measurement. As with every vehicle having coilovers, do a somewhat baseline ride height measurement. So you can see I've just put some weight in the vehicle as well, and then, yeah, get the wheels off, and we put some floor tiles in between each wheel to stop them from being damaged, because these wheels are probably worth more than my Honda Civic Type R, so we've got to be careful. And then it's just simply remove all the old stuff. You've seen me do this a million times if you're a regular viewer. So yeah, just nothing out the ordinary here as of yet. So the legs,
The brake calipers are protected. This is starting to seize on the bottom. So that's all starting to seize on the bottom, so I need to try and get some more lubricant in that, keep lubing that throughout the day, and slowly but surely that should hopefully free off. So I'm going to do fronts first, but first off I'm going to unbox everything and lay it all out on the floor for you guys. So, quick one guys, these KWs come with these little things called packers. 1.5mm shims, and basically this controls when the bump stop hits, you know, when the bump stop works basically. Essentially the way they've put 5 aside on KWs, I've built one up and I'm thinking, hang on, I need to do the measurement correctly. So we're going to do the measurement correctly. We're going to drop this with a new top mount onto a hub. We're going to bolt it all back up, put a wheel on, jack it up, and make a measurement of when that bump stop comes into play, or when the tyre contacts the arch, whether there's a gap. If the bump stop comes in before that, we don't need packers. If the bump stop isn't activating before the wheel hits the arch, we need to put some packers in. Essentially, we control in when the bump stop kicks in with these things. So because these KW ones come with a bit of a cover, I've simply just chopped one down here to the same height. I'll slide this on, we'll get a top mount on, and once we've got a top mount on, we can then bolt it to the car, jack up the wheel, do a proper job of it, because you might as well just do it once. These coilovers are a couple grand, they need to be done perfectly, absolutely bang on. So we'll just put this on loosely. Again, it's nothing, it doesn't have to be perfect now. We'll make all this perfect when the spring's on. But for now, that side's done. I can always just slide one of them back over if it needs to. I put 2 on that side, but I might have to take it back apart. We'll see. But either way, let's just do it properly. Let's bolt it all up and do it right.
Can you see there? The bump stop's now touching the shock, and we are getting crazy close.
Okay, so you've just seen there, we have just done the bump stop thing I wanted to do on the Cupra, and just as the wheel starts touching the arch, the bump stop is in full play. So imagine if you hit that car really hard against a really high curb, you know, on the track or something like that, full compression. I'm gonna make an educated decision and put 2 packers in, which means we have 3 millimeters worth of packing. How much are they again? Are they 3? No, I think they're 3 mil per packer. Let's just say, for argument's sake, 2 or 3 mil. I'm gonna put 2 packers in, and then we know when that car is on full compression with that rock hard KW bump stop, with 2 packers in, we are fine. We are completely fine. We're never gonna have an issue. So I'm gonna do that now, and then build them up and put them on. I'll do the same with the other side. 2's fine. So that's how we do that. The back, we'll do the back, and we'll go from there. Again, the back's a different story, much easier. I can bolt the shock in anyway. It's not an issue. So yeah, we'll do that now and go from there.
So this level sensor ended up fighting me really bad, so I just whipped it off and just lubed it all up, and it is working great now. And that is all. The front buttoned up, the ride height isn't set correctly yet, that'll be done on the patch, and the drop link is now loose, so we can do the preload whilst it's on the patch as well. Onto the backs are super simple as always. You've seen me do this a million times if you watch my Instagram and YouTube. But yeah, same sort of principles as normal, but obviously with the coilover there's a few more steps to do, but nothing is difficult really. It's just a nice simple job, especially when you've done it so many times. So the front coilover came with 5 packers per side. We ended up using 2, and then later we've used 3. So its car's got 3 now, but the back only comes with 1. But I just thought I'd love to see if we would have any contact, just in case we needed to change anything in the future. But we didn't have any contact. It only comes with 1 anyway. So we bolted all them up. They are all looking absolutely beautiful. The next step is set it down on the patch, settle the suspension, get it all, the ride heights done, and then we carried out an alignment, do hundreds of alignments on these MQB cars. I've really got sort of like a secret sauce for the all-wheel drive and front-wheel drive, but I didn't film it for some reason. I think I was a bit stuck for time. It was getting really late in the day, but I will add some photos to the end. So yeah, you can see here I'm just setting it down on the patch, bouncing the car around, putting weight in the back, and then eventually I took the weight out the back, just did some ride heights. I ended up going, I can't remember the exact specs, but it ended up being about 8 to 10 millimeters higher on the rear. From factory, these are like 20 mil higher at the back. It's absolutely mental. So I went for 10 mil higher at the back, so I need to have some loading capacity. So here are just some extra photos which I've took. So you can see here, lubricated all the threads for the coilovers, and they just all fitted really well. You can see I've added driver weight here with the steering wheel lock. This is the vehicle on the patch, all stringed up with our custom bespoke all-wheel drive MQB fast road setup. It works a treat, and the car just looks absolutely stunning. Since this video, we have had an issue with one of the KW struts, and it had to be replaced. And then we've actually gone back to standard drop links due to them not being tough enough on the KWs. But we've got adjustable ball joints now, not adjustable, camber ball joints, and then we've done another fat road setup on it. So the car is an absolute weapon now, and it's absolutely perfect. So thanks for watching, guys.